Good morning. Happy Sunday. I just finished the live with Dustin, Keto Simple. He goes live every Sunday. And I watched him. Excellent live. For breakfast today, I have 4 of the Butcher Box breakfast sausages, 2 over hard eggs because, well, I broke the yolk, so sunny side or over easy, that wasn't going to happen today. And slowly working on this 16-ounce cup of Costco bold coffee. So I'm going to come up with the macros and show that in the next frame for you, for those that are interested. Still staying high protein. I want to show you another one of the tricks that I plan on doing this week to bump up my protein level. Now, the food is one thing, and adding it into the food log diary is another. So I will be showing you every day, breakfast, if I have that, what the macros are going to be in chronometer. Also, I'm going to be using the core colostrum into my coffee. Now, granted, you cannot put colostrum or any probiotics into hot coffee because what happens is it kills the nutrients. Now, there are people like, I'm putting 1 scoop into the coffee right now. There are people like Bobby Flay from Flav City that takes his scoop, and I think they call it the bolus effect. I'm not going to do it because I'm talking. And he actually dry scoops into his mouth the colostrum. I've done it before. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad at all. Let me turn the camera around and show you what I'm doing in the tepid coffee. So this coffee I had made earlier before doing Dustin's live. So this is the 1 scoop I added, probably into 8 ounces of 100-degree coffee. I'm going to use an extra scoop into the coffee and mix it well. Mix it very well and drink this. It in essence tastes like coffee and cream. Make it nice and foamy, frothy, etc., etc. Yum. Good. Now I'll be getting the benefits of the protein from the core colostrum. Maybe I'll dry scoop one later. At this point in time, just adding the 2 scoops from the scoop that's put in with the container in the core colostrum. Each scoop has protein of 2 grams. So right now in the tepid coffee, I have 4 additional grams of protein. I can put it into a keto chow drink mix. I can put it into the Beam drink that I drink during the day. It's very good. Beam Glow. It's something that I just started. None of these things that I talk about are sponsored because, as you guys know that have been following me for a while, I am a small channel. But, pardon me, I do try things that are out there to see if it's a yay or a nay. I've had the core colostrum, been doing it for quite some time. Have not been doing it since the hip surgery, though. Not that it's going to make a hill of beans, but every little bit counts when it comes to protein. So I'm going to drink it up. Next, I want to be able to show you what I'm planning for my lunch dinner for later. That goes with the crackers, cheese crackers I made yesterday. So stay tuned. This will be good. Hey, I got to show you this. to compare. I know that the majority of people have seen these type of hummingbird feeders. There's a hummingbird now. See him at the end? He's sucking away. I try to be quiet when they hang around. There he goes. Jack just purchased, see these red ones. I have to go slow because of the walker situation for me. Jack just purchased these red ones, and I'll show you what it looks like from on top. I cannot see them. I didn't set them up and put them up, so I'm doing this shot without being able to see. And supposedly these repel ants, according to Jack. Let me back up a little bit, see if that helps. And I'm gonna go close a little bit. Not sure what you guys are seeing, so I hope this is gonna be good. Now I'm going to go from the downside upside down and show you what that looks like. There we go. I can see this part. Now let me see the downside and show you this part. That's the underside of the new and improved hummingbird feeder, shall we say. I'll back off a little bit. There you go. He says they've been coming to it. But these we've been using for years on the deck, so we'll see. Later for now. Now this is what I'll be having for dinner tonight. I'm making it now. It's 1:30 so that I can eat it about 6 p.m. tonight. First off, 1 can of the sardine fillets. Now I do drain off all of the oil from everything except the last jar, and I'll let you know why in a second. But my dog, it's good for her too, so she gets the 100% olive oil from the sardine fillets. She loves it. She just goes nuts over it, like she does the salmon typically. 1 can of albacore tuna, drained again. 1 can of the pink salmon, wild caught Alaska, USA. And 1 can of the large chunk chicken breast. Now, she likes the bone broth that this can offers, so she gets to lick all these cans completely. I drain all those, mix it with the chosen mayonnaise, the 100% pure avocado oil mayonnaise, mix it with that. And I'm not adding in any pickles, but to give it a little bit of zip, a little bit of tang, like one would if they wanted to add a pickle. Then I'll be adding maybe about 1 ounce of this organic lemon juice. So after all the cans are all taken care of, this is what it looks like. This is what I'm going to mix up and eat later on my cheese crackers. Delicious, high protein. So here in the bowl is all of the protein, the meat, the fish, all the omegas that have been drained. And now I'm going to add the chosen mayo next. So this is 4 ounces of the avocado oil mayonnaise that's in there. Now it's time to mix. Now, as you can see, this consistency is what I like personally myself. Feel free to add as much, or if you want to, as least of the avocado oil mayo as you wish. A lot would depend next on your consumption of the lemon juice. Real lemons, this is real lemons. It's just bottled and put into a glass bottle and sold to Costco. That goes in next to my liking. I would probably say about 1 ounce I like. So this is the consistency with the lemon juice. To be frank, if I had a real lemon, the zest would be fabulous in here to give it that lemony flavor. But I don't. So this would be 1 ounce or a shot glass full of the lemon juice. Now I know it's not fair to you, for me, not to be able to have a nibble of this high protein, heavy duty omega-3 protein salad. Granted, you don't have to add lemon juice or lemon zest or pickles or any of that. You can just have the protein source just by itself if you wish. You can put butter on it and make it hot. You can make patties with this by adding an egg into the mixture, by adding a cheese piece onto here. This is the cheese cracker. You can add extra sharp cheese on top, put it under the broiler, and a fantastic high protein, like a tuna, but it's not melt. Bon appetit. Now it's still a little too early for me to be eating dinner, but I made Jack some french fries in beef tallow, letting it soak all the potatoes, get rid of all the starch during the day. That's the QVC burger with some, whoa, there we go, with some sharp cheddar cheese and leftover little pieces of cheddar cheese, and then the rest of the prime rib roast for Ladybug. So this is what's for dinner for the family. Oh yeah, I even made Jack a Pepsi too to go along with the burger. This is what the guys are having. I'll be having my protein salad very shortly, so yum. Well, the downside of these QVC burgers are, I have the one that I gave to Jack, is these Kansas City Steak Company burgers now come in a twofer pack. I'm sure it's to save money on the plastic. I'm sure that it is. The problem for me, because I like to cook them from a frozen state, is with these you can't. You have to cook them. You have to have them thawed. See, this is thawed and ready to go in the refrigerator. So I take them out of the freezer the night before, put them in the refrigerator so they thaw, so I can have it, make it for us the next day. But that's okay, because we love them still. This is the meat cookie I'm eating. And then I'll have my protein salad after this. So now it's time for my dinner, the protein salad, if you will, that I made over here. I weigh everything, you guys know me. This is let's call it 6 ounces, there we go, of the protein salad. And I'll have the chronometer afterwards, along with 6 of the cheddar chips that I made. So that should be more than enough in protein, calories, and more than enough in satiating my needs for today. Oh yeah, and of course, bubble water, electrolytes. Catch you later. Okay, so here is my chronometer reading for the day today. I put it all in as insofar as the log is concerned, so ignore this breakfast part because it's the entire day. Protein 104.2 grams, 69% of what my intended goal is of 150 every day, but I inputted that in myself. Total of 7 grams of carbs, 139.5 fats. So this is everything I ate here. I love this little feature of being able to record
the screen. See, notice nothing, no snack, lunch, dinner filled out. I have it all in one. 2 meals today, so pretty good in the protein, if I say so myself. I'm going to close out tonight. Take a pain pill and 2 Tylenol and my Beam Dream for sleep, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. I just got that product, and today is day 2 that I want to try it out. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your thumbs up on the way out. Take care. Cheers.